What's good, my pretties? Today we're going to be coloring this wig from black to this beautiful color. I don't really know what to call it, but there's like a honey blonde, there's some like light streaks, and of course, you know, I did like the 2 light highlights in the front just to frame my face. So that's pretty much it. This hair is from UNice Hair, their Amazon store, and of course if you shop there you'll get some discounts as well as free 2-day shipping if you have Prime, because AliExpress can't do that for you, period. But without further ado, we're just gonna get into the video. It's already long enough, I'm pretty sure. So let me know what you guys think. Definitely don't forget to comment down below. You know I love your comments, and I'll see you guys at the end of the video, I guess. I was hit up by UNice Hair again to do another video, but we're gonna be doing something different. You should already know how it came out because you saw the thumbnail, but I'm scared. I just have bleach powder in here, and I'm going in with 30 volume developer. And yeah, just stay tuned if you're interested because we're about to get into it. So for this, I was starting with the front 2 highlight sections because I wanted them to be the lightest, and I didn't know if the bleach would bleach evenly, so I just started with that. It ended up bleaching evenly, so just so you know, but I did start there. And then you'll see I wrapped it with aluminum foil so to process faster. And then I went to the rest of the head, and I'm using the same 30 volume developer and bleach powder that I was using in the beginning, and I'm just going into strands and wrapping them in aluminum foil. As you can see here, there are some parts that I apply the bleach to, but I don't wrap it with aluminum foil, and that's just because my whole idea was that if I did that, they wouldn't process fast, so they would still be like dark brown and not blonde. I can't really tell if it worked or not. I think it might have a little bit, but it really didn't make a big difference. So you could use aluminum foil or you could just not. It really won't matter. Another thing that I did that's not really clear in the video is I rubbed like my gloves along the very tips of the hair because I wanted the tips to be light too, and that worked. I just wanted to make sure you guys like know that I was doing that because I definitely put bleach on every single tip of the hair, like it was covered in bleach. But after you're done, this is how the hair should look, something like that. You can see how the ends have bleach on them, and then some parts are already processing. Alright, so it's the next day. This is how the wig came out from just what we did. I didn't do anything. There's not much dimension to the hair besides the black, but I wanted some lighter streaks, so we're just gonna add those today. And then we're also going to make the ends a little lighter. So we're just starting with the 30 volume developer and bleach powder on the front half, and this will be the only part I'm wrapping it in aluminum foil just because I wanted it to be really light in comparison to the rest of the hair. The rest of the hair, no aluminum foil will be used. So you can see right here, I'm trying to find the darkest strands I can, which seems to be like the back part of the wig for some reason. And I'm just putting the 30 volume developer and bleach powder on those areas, and I'm trying for the most part to avoid the lighter, like redder areas. You can also see that I go into the roots of some part because they didn't get close enough to the roots for some reason. So yeah, that's what I did there, but it ended up working out after I fixed it. So this is how it looked after most of the 30. But then you can see I'm going in with 20 volume developer and bleach powder. And I'm going into a lot of the lighter sections and some leftover remains of the darker sections, just to get a variety of highlights and lowlights. For the most part, I tried to leave it on the lighter sections just because I wanted them to be not as light as the front, but still like pretty light, and they ended up being pretty much just as light as the front. Okay, so this is how it came out so far. But if you want better or different results, I recommend toning the hair. I didn't tone it because I thought I had toner and I didn't have any, and then by the time I realized, the store was closed because it was like 8 p.m. So we're about to get into the install now. So this is how the wig looks once it was installed. You can see I just laid it, and I'm just going to show you guys how I do my baby hairs. It's pretty much the same routine I always do. This video is not the best video to see my routine because I was kind of off camera, but it ended up working out in the end, and I only did one side before my camera died, but you guys can kind of get the idea if you look at it. Also, I would like to point out that this wig is not as plucked as it should have been, and that's both my bad, and also it just isn't as pre-plucked as most of the wigs I'm sent. So I would have had to spend like hours plucking it like the old way we used to before pre-plucked wigs were a thing, but I wasn't about to do that, so here it is. I plucked it a little bit. So here's how the hairline is looking. I do think that I personally could have plucked more. So here's all the hair to the front. You can see it's not too thick or too thin. And now that it's on my head, I think you guys can see the color a lot better. These streaks right here actually did end up coming out lighter, and they're pretty much the same color as the ends, which is what I wanted. So as you already know, this hair was sent to me by UNiCE Hair. It's a little different from the box received in the last review. It doesn't have contact information or any of that, but unlike the last one, it came with an information card. They did send a wig cap, but you see this is supposed to be like the brown wig cap. In here there's a black wig cap. Lastly, in the box it came with their standard eyelashes, and that is all that came in here. Okay, so as usual, I'm just going to give you guys some stats for this hair. So as you saw, I did color this myself. It's their 13x6 lace front human hair unprocessed Brazilian virgin hair free part wig. A long title, I know, but it's pre-plucked. It says it's pre-plucked baby hairs. It didn't have baby hairs, but I'm pretty sure most people like to cut their own, because I know I do. So it didn't have baby hairs, but it was most definitely pre-plucked, and it's in 150% density and 18 inches. I think I showed you guys the parting space, but here it goes one more time. You can see it's definitely 13x6. It actually comes back here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think of this hair, the color. Please go easy on me. I know it could be better, but I feel like for like just jumping straight into it and not trying too hard, I did pretty decent. You can see how healthy the hair is, even colored. So just know this is a great purchase if there's ever been one. And we all know UNiCE Hair always comes through with high quality hair. And of course, in my description box there's going to be a couple of discounts and sales going on, so you can definitely check down there if you guys want to save some money. But that's all for this video. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and please give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next one.